What if I told you that simply changing the angle of your walk could double your calorie burn, reshape your lower body, and even protect your knees, all without ever running a step? Sounds too good to be true, right? But that's exactly what thousands of people are discovering with incline walking. It's not some fitness fad, it's a proven, science-backed method that turns a basic walk into a full-body challenge. In this video, we're diving deep into how incline walking works, the real benefits no one's talking about, and a few things you need to watch out for before you jump on the treadmill and start cranking it up to 15%. By the end, you'll know exactly how to make incline walking work for your fitness goals, whether you're trying to burn fat, build muscle, or just get more out of your daily walk. Let's get into it. What is incline walking, and why does it work so well? Let's start with the basics. Incline walking is exactly what it sounds like, walking uphill or on a tilted surface. Whether you're outside on a steep trail or just adjusting the incline on a treadmill, you're forcing your body to work against gravity. And that one simple change turns a basic walk into a full body workout. The steeper the incline, the more resistance you're adding. And resistance is what makes your muscles and your heart work harder. Most treadmills let you adjust the incline from 0% all the way up to 15%, usually in small 0.5% jumps. That means you can customize every workout, dialing it up or down based on your goals and fitness level. Now, if you're walking outdoors, the incline isn't always so predictable. One moment you're on flat ground, the next you're climbing a hill without warning. But that unpredictability, it actually makes outdoor incline walking more dynamic and sometimes more challenging. Still, no matter where you're walking, that uphill angle changes everything. It increases the intensity, demands more from your muscles, and starts unlocking benefits you won't get from flat walking alone. Heart rate boost, more than just a sweat sesh. As soon as you start walking on an incline, your heart notices, and it doesn't stay quiet about it. Incline walking naturally elevates your heart rate because your body is fighting against gravity. That uphill motion demands more oxygen, more energy, and more effort, which means your cardiovascular system kicks into high gear to keep up. Even a slight incline, say 5 to 10%, can make a big difference. In fact, studies have shown that walking at a 10% or 16% incline boosts heart rate significantly more than walking on flat ground. That's not just good for burning calories, it's excellent for your heart health. Here's why that matters. The more consistently you raise your heart rate through exercise, the stronger and more efficient your heart becomes. Over time, this can lead to a lower resting heart rate, better endurance, and a reduced risk of heart disease. Plus, your effort and your results finally sync up. On a flat surface, it might feel like you're working hard, but your heart rate might tell a different story. With incline walking, the way it feels actually matches what your body's doing. Real work, real results. And your heart isn't the only thing stepping up its game. Targeting lower body muscles, the silent sculptors. So your heart's working harder, but so are your legs, and they're doing a lot more than you might think. When you walk on an incline, your lower body muscles go from cruising to grinding. Your calves, hamstrings, glutes and quads all kick in to help push you upward. And the steeper the incline, the more those muscles have to fire to keep you moving forward. But here's where it gets interesting. Incline walking doesn't just work your big muscle groups, it also targets smaller, often ignored stabilizers like your tibialis anterior and peroneals. These are the muscles around your shins and ankles that help with balance and prevent injury. Most flat surface workouts barely touch them, but incline walking brings them to life. Why does that matter? Stronger stabilizers mean stronger joints, better balance and fewer injuries, especially for people dealing with weak ankles, flat feet or past knee issues. In fact, research shows that incline walking can even help protect your knees over time. By strengthening the muscles around the joint, it takes pressure off your knees and redistributes it to your stronger muscle groups like your glutes and hamstrings. Bottom line, incline walking isn't just cardio, it's strength training in disguise. Calorie burn, turning steps into fat loss. Here's where incline walking really starts to flex its muscles, literally and metabolically. Walking on flat ground is great, but once you add an incline, your calorie burn doesn't just increase, it spikes. Why? Because your body has to work harder to lift itself against gravity. That takes more energy, and more energy means more calories burned. And we're not talking small numbers here. Research shows that walking at a 10% incline can increase your calorie burn by around 23%. Bump that up to a 16% incline, and you're burning over 40% more calories compared to walking flat, all from simply changing the angle. That extra burn is key if you're trying to lose weight, especially if you're aiming to create a calorie deficit. And unlike high-impact workouts that can wear down your joints, incline walking is low impact, making it sustainable and repeatable. It's the kind of workout you can actually stick to. Even the popular 12-3-30 method, walking at a 12% incline, 3 miles per hour for 30 minutes, is built around this principle. It's not fast, it's not flashy, but it works. And that slow, steady fat burn, it adds up. But as with anything that ramps up intensity, it comes with a few hidden downsides you'll want to know before going all in. How to start? Incline, walking the right way. Incline walking sounds intense, and it can be, but getting started doesn't have to feel like climbing a mountain on day one. If you're brand new to it, start simple. Set your treadmill to a 1% incline and walk at a comfortable pace, around 3 miles per hour, for 3 to 5 minutes. Then, gradually increase the incline by 0.5% to 1% every few minutes, until you find a point where it feels challenging but still doable.